Greetings, everyone. This is the self-directed learning session of the Yes Oxford YouTube channel. We would like to take a few minutes to explain why we moved to the self-directed learning platform for Youth Empowered Solutions 2020. One of the main reasons was to provide the students access to the information 24 hours, 7 days a week, and to provide the students more choices. Choices being they could learn on the cell phone, the desktop, or whatever device of their choice is. In addition to that, they could learn in the environment that they want. It could be home, school, library, sitting in the park. So the choices are unlimited. We feel when you learn at best when you have something you care about and can get pleasure in being engaged. So self-directed learning gives them the choice of selecting their own topics that they want to learn, also learning it at their own pace and time. This also eliminated the scheduling problem that we were having, with organizations so that now they could learn whenever they want, select the topics that they want, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Thank you. So, what is self-directed learning? The number one thing is they would establish their own learning goals and targets and the subjects and topics that they're most excited about learning. Next, they would look at the resources, meaning go to the YouTube channel and find the topics that they're interested in and access those resources, as well as finding additional resources on the subject matters that they're interested in. Number three, they would execute a plan, meaning they would map out their own schedule. They could schedule it anytime that they want, but we would hope that they're scheduling it at a comfortable time that they are ready and willing to learn the material in the comforts of their environment. Number four, they would be self-monitoring. There's no test, there's no evaluation, but they would need to look at their self in terms of seeing if they're getting the necessary information that was required to fulfill their learning goals and targets. Next, they would reassess the strategies that they're using, and hopefully all of this would be a process of refining things to enable them to learn better and understand the materials that they are provided. The next piece is really on the left-hand side, the choices. They have multiple choices: ownership, self-motivation, self-directed, working independently, planning resourcefulness, evaluate and exploring and discovering different ways to improve their learning, their understanding of the materials that they want to master and that they're excited about. And lastly, job readiness. It's a great preparation for job readiness. Okay, so we've reviewed the student's role, but what is our role? That means the role of Youth Empowered Solutions as well as the serving organizations, personnel, and staff. We feel that that role would be one of advisor/counselor. We would hope that the students will be making a proactive effort at reaching out to us for questions and concerns in the development and implementation of their self-directed learning strategies. Our main role would be to be available to answer questions that may come up during that process. Thank you. Here is another look at the self-directed learning model. Some of the characteristics of the students would be interested, involved, motivated, self-directed, and excited about taking ownership of their learning. The counselor/advisor role would be one of a guide, motivator, mentor in the process, facilitator, and consultant, and be there to help them as things come up within their journey in the self-directed learning process. And finally, we would like to reflect on what we've covered in the session today. Number one, who owns and selects the learning goals and the topics? Two, what are the benefits of the self-directed learning process for the students? Three, what role does the teacher organization have in the self-directed learning process? And four, list some of the reasons, questions, issues, and concerns that you may have for implementing a self-directed learning program within your organization. Thank you.